Hello and welcome. Today we are discussing success. I got a call recently from a friend of mine. The couple runs a chain of play schools and daycare centers right here in New Delhi, and they were left with this feeling that they've not really been successful. Now, for the past 7 years, they run a chain of some 6 schools, each of these schools making a decent amount of money and having decent amount of kids, but these guys don't really feel that they've been successful. And I bring up this topic because it concerns a lot of us. All of us lead lives, in my view, which are fairly successful. We're taking care of ourselves, our families, bringing up our kids, and doing as much a good job as we can, but we don't really feel successful, right? Have you encountered this issue before? And there is a good reason behind this. There's a good psychological reason behind this. We all have our aims and ambitions and goals and desires placed somewhere much higher, and as they should be, because that's what drives us. But we don't reach them, and then we're left with the feeling of inadequacy, of failure or success, as with this couple friend of mine. And I was trying to explain to them it's not so much that they're not successful, but they're even feeling a failure for not having reached those goals. However, if you look at it as an observer or as an absolute independent identity, you would never say that these guys are not successful. So what's the issue out here? You see, we do certain things in life and we are fairly good at them, but we don't feel successful. And that's what I think the real problem is, that we forget to feel successful. We have invested ourselves so much into our goals and ambitions that we constantly bombard our mind with the feeling of failure. And here's the truth. The feeling of failure is not going to get you to a higher level of goals and achievement, because it's absolutely logical. The input is failure, the output must be the same. Make the transition. Transfer yourself from a feeling of failure into a feeling of success. Feel good about life. You're alive and there's so much opportunity and possibility. Feel good about your successes. Feel good about whatever successes you have, because the input of success is going to lead to success and not the input of failure. Can you see the truth of it? I invite you to make this transition, and it's a huge leadership lesson that I constantly try to tell people through my seminars is, get yourself in touch with the feeling of success, with the feeling of hope, with the feeling of positivity. It's only then that this mind will create and duplicate or replicate that feeling into the outer world. If there is a feeling of failure and dejection and self-pity and blame and cribbing all the time, then that's what you will manifest for yourself in the outer world. So make the transition, connect with the feelings of success, feel successful every day, and it can only attract more success. See you again next week.